Welcome everybody to Wear It Purple Day, and lovely to see the sea of purple in front of me. Wear It Purple Day is celebrated on the last Friday of August. The goal of this day is to raise cultural awareness, tolerance, as well as an understanding of the issues that the LGBTQIA+ youth community face. The colour purple is chosen because purple is not a primary colour, and therefore purple is diverse, and there are many shades of purple too. When I was a teenager in the 80s, if you were part of the LGBTQI+ community, it was hidden. Even pop stars would hide their orientation. George Michael, Pete Burns from Dead or Alive, Melissa Etheridge, Boy George and Samantha Fox, who was a page 3 girl as well as a huge pop star, did not come out until they were successful and it was safe to do so. On the other hand, we also had the singer Divine, who really opened our eyes and had us talking with his song, You Think You're a Man. However, there were bands like Bronski Beat and Pet Shop Boys who educated us about LGBTQI issues and did start conversations with us about some of the issues that the rainbow community encounters. At school, name calling was rife, even if it was hinted that you could be part of the LGBTQIA+ community. Lesbian friends would be called out to girls who even stood too close to each other. Homophobic slurs to boys who were perceived to be different. I remember once walking from drama to art class with my best male friend at the time, and behind us, someone was saying awful slurs about him. I remember him whispering to me, "Don't react, I get this all the time, I'm used to it." He left school at the end of year 11, as he told me he just could not cope with school anymore. He came out a few years later, and even today, I'm glad that he was the first person who educated me about the LGBTQIA+ community through Bronski Beat songs, and he also made me a huge fan of the Pet Shop Boys. Even today, I think about him and how hard it would be to be in high school and questioning who you are. I also remember in my early 20s, my boyfriend at the time confided to me that his best friend was struggling because he wasn't interested in girls. And so to protect him, my boyfriend at the time decided that my best female friend at the time and myself would accompany them to nightclubs, one on each side of his friend, and we would be all over his friend so that no one would know his secret and he would be safe. What I am discovering now is that things I encountered in my youth are still happening today. An LGBTQIA national survey called Writing Themselves in 4 from Latrobe, focusing on the 14 to 21-year-olds in 2019, found that 88.3% felt supported by friends when they discovered their sexuality or gender, and 65.2% felt supported by their teachers. Great news. However, 60.2% felt unsafe, uncomfortable in secondary school due to their sexuality and or gender identity. 40.8% had experienced verbal harassment, 22.8% sexual harassment or assault, and 9.7% physical harassment in the past year. 81% reported high levels of psychological distress. 10.1% attempted suicide in the past year, with 25.6% attempting suicide at some point of their lives. Remember, these are your 14 to 21-year-olds. And 23.6% experienced homelessness, with 11.5% in the past year. Wear It Purple is a not-for-profit organisation run by volunteers and youth today, raising awareness for the LGBTQIA+ communities, and they ask organisations to work with them to create safe, supportive, inclusive and empowering environments for rainbow young people. It is pleasing to note that we have opportunities to provide these things at Grampians Community Health, as we offer counselling, mental health support, youth-focused AOD support, school-focused youth, homelessness support programs. And we will support the Rainbow Youth when they come through our doors, as we pride ourselves on being a family-friendly organisation that supports the whole community. So come out and connect with us. In solidarity for Wear It Purple, thank you for listening.